and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a story time video for you guys, and this story in particular is so crazy. Like, I cannot believe it happened. What you see in the title is what happened. This isn't no clickbait video. If the lighting's kind of weird, I'm filming with my lights. I really don't like it. I usually film with natural lighting, but you know, it's like 8 o'clock at night, so I'm pretty sure there's no light outside. But yeah, so sorry if the lighting is really weird. But without further ado, let's just get started into this video. It happened about 3 to 4 weeks ago. It was a Friday night, and me and my friends, we went to a soccer game. After my friends dropped me off, it was around 7:30ish, so it was pretty dark already. So I walked into my complex because I live in a gated community. So I walked into the gates, walked to my house, and I knocked on the door, on my house door, because I didn't bring my keys with me. I kept on knocking, like I was banging on the door because nobody would open it, and it was probably been 5 minutes already. And I'm like, what the heck? And I guess I peeked through the window and it seems like nobody was home, so I was like, great. And I didn't have keys. I do have keys for my house, but I always leave it in my sister's car, which is so sad. Like I always leave it in my sister's car all the time. I was like, great, what do I do now? And then I walked over to my brother's house and I'm like, please, please, please be home. Usually he's working, so I'm just like, please, please be home. So I walked over to his house and he was not home. And I was like, great, what am I gonna do now? It's so dark outside and it's so creepy. Oh, great. So I decided to walk around the neighborhood. I didn't want to stay at my house because it was like really dark and the lights weren't on outside, so it was like really scary and kind of really creepy. So I decided to walk around my neighborhood, which sounds even more stupid or more even creepier, but like whatever. And I just didn't want to stand in one spot because I don't know, I just didn't want to. So I was walking around my apartment complex, and then I saw these 2 cop cars pull up, and I was like, what the heck, why are these cops here? They're probably looking for somebody. So I continued to walk around. This is my house right here, so pretend my finger is my house. I was walking around it, around the street one more time, and then I started seeing flashlights behind me. Oh my gosh, what is that? And I thought it was just like some creepy guy, so I decided to walk faster, and right when I turned to walk to my house, people started running after me. I'm like, oh my gosh, these like creepy people are coming after me. Right when I turned, I heard, ma'am, stop right there. And I turned and I was like, what? And it was the police officers. I was so confused. I was like, what? And they're like, put your hands up in the air. I'm like, what? Excuse me? Like, I gave them attitude and everything, like, because I didn't know what I did wrong. I was so surprised. I got in trouble by the cops, I guess. So I was kind of surprised, like I really didn't know what to do. So I was like, what? Excuse me? And then they're like, put your hands up in the air. So I did what they said. And in my mind, I was like, what is going on? Like, my backpack from school with me and everything, and I was just like, oh my god, I look so sketchy. They'll probably think I have drugs in my backpack. But I was just like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe this is happening. So I put my hands up, like, turn around. And then I was like, whatever, I'm not gonna fight back. So I turned around. The 2 cops, one of them was on their little walkie-talkie or whatever, and they're like, so how does the girl look like? Or they use those codes or whatever. And then the lady on the other line was like, she's 5'1.5", and I was like, I'm 5'1.5". So at that point, I'm just like, what the heck? Like, usually when I hang out with my friends, we usually do like really stupid stuff where we can get in trouble, but that day we didn't do anything. We were really chill, so I was just like, what the heck is going on? He kept on going and he was like, what is she wearing? And then she was like, khaki pants. I was like, what? I had khaki pants on. At my school we have uniforms, so I was like, what? Oh great, I'm going to jail. And then she's wearing khaki pants. She's in her teens. After a while, she was like, but she's wearing a green jacket. And I looked at myself, I was like, oh my gosh, good thing I was wearing my black sweater that day. They're like, oh, never mind, you could go now. I'm like, okay. And I ran home because I was so scared. And then like probably about 5 minutes after, my parents pulled up into the driveway, and I was like, yes, thank you. Almost fit the description perfectly. I was so scared. But yeah, that was the time that I almost got arrested. This is it for this week's video. I hope you guys liked it. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. And oh my god, it's gonna die. Okay, bye.